Hello everybody and welcome to the INORL Bennihana Tournament Divisional Round. 11 drivers from each conference compete for the top 3 spots to advance to the conference finals. This is a brand new track we're racing at, Seneca Super Speedway in Seneca Falls, New York, and it'll definitely be part of the NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series new schedule. Anyway, let's go to the starting lineup. Starting in 11th from the Cleveland Browns, Avi Sachs. Starting in 10th from the Tennessee Titans, Alex Tanker. Starting 9th, the wild card race winner from the Jacksonville Jaguars, Lily Erickson. Now, starting in 8th from the Miami Dolphins, Jacob Cook. Starting in 7th from the Pittsburgh Steelers, he was the last transfer spot from the wild card round, Michael White. Starting 6th from the New York Jets is Luke Walker. Starting 5th from the Denver Broncos, the INORL President, Kyle Sanoski. Starting in 4th from the Cincinnati Bengals, John McNamara. Starting 3rd from the San Diego Chargers, the winner of the opening round of the AFC, the highest finishing AFC driver in the opening round, Spencer Germer. Starting 2nd from the Indianapolis Colts is Dylan Young. And on the pole is from the Baltimore Ravens, Aaron Williams, who is also the Season 2 Pokemon Cup Series champion. And now we get on to the race, as unfortunately I accidentally skipped over the command, and I do apologize for that. But we're gonna get on to racing. And only the top 3 from each race will advance over to the conference round, to the conference championships. And every car is getting up to speed. And Aaron Williams is going to lead the field for 15 laps. And the 15 laps will, both races will last 15 laps, and they might have pit stops. I set it up to that way, but I don't know if they're necessary. But we'll just have to see. Just have to wait and see. Here we go. Pace car should be coming out soon. I do apologize if it's taking a little too long for the pace car to get out into the pits. And it's still going on, so I'll have to skip a little bit. And the green flag is out. We're underway in the AFC Divisional Round. Whoa, is that pace car right? Because it's riding in the grass. Oh boy. Aaron Williams off to a great start. Only the top 3 though advance. Keep in mind that. Advance to the conference championship round. Here comes Spencer Germer. He had a bye into the divisional round by winning the opening round. And now he's going to the 2nd spot. He's going for the lead. And now he's got the lead away from Aaron Williams. Kyle Sanoski helping him out on the draft. And now here comes Sanoski making his move. Here comes Kyle Sanoski, the INORL President, looking to advance to the conference round. And who will lead the first lap? Uh-oh, Michael White on the bottom. It's going to be close. It's Kyle Sanoski leading the first lap at 243 miles per hour. Michael White, though, will take the lead again. And here comes Lily Erickson trying to get the lead away. And this 3-wide battle here. Erickson will take the lead. And here comes Jacob Cook from the Dolphins. Jacob Cook, two Florida teams battling it out each other. 2 teams from Florida are battling out each other. And here comes Spencer Germer for the lead. And the 2nd lap, and the leader is going to be, to the 2nd lap is going to be, let's see, still a long way to go. And the leader is Spencer Germer. And here comes the 29 of John McNamara going for the lead. They're 3 wide, and so the top 3 is going to be a little tough to decide who will advance to the top 3. Here comes Aaron Williams. Here comes Dylan Young battling it out for the lead. Oh boy, this is going to be really, really a wild one finish when we get to the stripe. They're all bunched up just for the 3rd spot alone. And now the 55 Aaron Williams. Pole setter's looking to get that lead away back. And now Dylan Young helping him in the draft. And here they come to the stripe, and the leader of the lap is Aaron Williams. And now Dylan Young is going to make his move to the lead. And there's Dylan Young on the bottom. Kyle Sanofsky helping him out on the draft. And here comes Avi Sachs, looks to make a move to the front. And Spencer Germer, look at this, 4 wide for the lead. Wow, look at that, 4 wide for the lead. Oh boy, it's gonna get, oh boy, wow, 4 wide. They gotta be careful. They're bumping each other. Young is really not at a disadvantage now, but they cleared them. Now they're back 2 wide, but they were 4 wide at one point. They were racing tough. Because imagine if that was a 4 wide finish back there. And look at this, they're 3 wide to the front. 3 wide here, just for that 3rd final spot. They're racing hard. They're racing very hard, I can tell. But even with the passing by, those 2 would advance. They would be ahead. And now Spencer Germer looks to make a move. And here comes the 92 of Alex Taker. Oh boy. Luke Walker on the very bottom. Wow, Luke Walker just got on the very bottom with Aaron Williams. I thought they'd tap and spin, but safe move. 5 wide. Oh no, this is not good. 5 wide here in a track like this. Oh boy. Wow, look at that. 3 wide for that 3rd and final spot. Luke Walker has an edge, and he clears them. Jacob Cook, though, by inches. Oh boy. And Luke Walker got that 3rd spot. 10 laps to go here at Seneca, here in the AFC Divisional round. And it's been a wild race so far. Oh boy, Avi Sachs had to let up a bit. Some drivers are lighting up a bit. And Michael White is going for the lead over Jacob Cook. Meanwhile, 3rd spot, 3 wide. 3rd is 3 wide. 3, oh my goodness, whoa. Now Sanofsky looks to find room for the lead. And Sanofsky looks to get the lead, and he'll try to do so here. And here they go on the bottom. There'll be 9 laps to go when they hit the stripe. And Kyle Sanofsky led that lap. And here comes Jacksonville Jaguar Lily Erickson, who won the wild card round before the AFC. We'll see if she could make it. And here comes Avi Sachs for the lead. Here comes on the bottom. And Avi Sachs will get the lead away. There's the 93 of Dylan Young. Looks to make a move. And it's a big one. It's 3 wide. Oh boy, it is 3 wide here in the front. Tight racing, 3 wide on the stripe. Aaron Williams got that barely. Wow, Aaron Williams got that one barely. My goodness. And Williams is now the leader. 3 wide battle. That's the final transfer spot in. And now it's close. And here they come. Oh boy, to the stripe. This is still 2 wide racing. Wonder if this is going to be on the last lap. It's going to be really tough. And now the 92 gets the lead. Alex Tanker. Here comes the 57 Luke Walker though. Looks to get a lead lap here. They don't matter here, but that would be great for him and the team. But it's not going to be there as 92 barely led that lap. Now they're going to the other portion of the course. Luke Walker's still on the bottom. And I don't see anybody thinking about pit stops right now. They could make it. And here comes the 80. The 80 of... And there's the 80. And now Spencer Germer will get the lead away. And now here comes Jacob Cook. And Jacob Cook has the lead now. Lily Eckerson on the bottom. Then they hit the stripe at 6 to go here at Seneca. And look at this. 4 wide again for the second spot. They're 3 wide for that last spot. And now 85, they're pitting. There's pit stops now. They missed their stall. They're in the grass. Okay. What's going on? And they missed their stall. Oh no, they didn't miss their stall. They had to slide in their stall to get into the pits. Okay. Oh, Sanoski gets hit by Luke Walker. That's going to slow him down for the lead. Wow. And the 87 gets out first. Uh-oh, 32 gets pushed out. This isn't good. Oh boy. I got a feeling when the Pokemon Cup Series hits this track, pit stops are going to be huge. Okay. They're in the grass. That's pretty weird. Okay. Your leader is now Aaron Williams, and Michael White's in second. Cook got out cleanly. And so did Erickson. But I wonder who's got the preferred line. That'd be very, very interesting. And Tanker has to stay, Walker has to stay, Sanoski and Germer have to stay. Their chances are over. Their races are over, obviously. And they have come to pit, and this time they're clean in the stalls. So I think Jacob Cook might just take the stripe. Oh, whoa, Michael White gets hit! Aaron Williams gets hit too! Oh my goodness, pit stops here are not their best friend, obviously. Oh boy. And who's going to lead at the stripe? Oh no, oh wait, Jacob Cook will. So Jacob Cook will be credited as the leader when Jacob Cook will be credited as the leader. Avi Sachs and the 92, they have to pit again. I guess damage they suffered they couldn't take. Yikes. My goodness. Has this been one hell of a race? Hell of a race here. I mean, my goodness. This could be just decided on pit stops alone. This could just be decided on pit stops alone. Oh my goodness. Some drivers got out. They fixed their damage in their cars. They're out of the cars. Jacob Cook has the edge despite Lily Ackerson and some drivers starting up on the high line. They might have taken pass-through penalties. They might have taken a penalty for that maybe, and that was why they were in the pits. Jacob Cook has a comfortable lead, unless if he does have a problem though in the middle, he advances over to the conference round. And he will not pit at this point. He's already taken his pit stop. There's 4 laps to go here at Seneca. That means the next flag ends the race. And he's got no challenge virtually. The only guy who's got challenge with is the 29 McNamara behind 8 seconds. Aaron Williams is third. And pretty much no challenge because some drivers, they messed up their pit. A lot of drivers messed up their pit stalls. Aaron Williams has to go again, so he gives up the lead and possibly a chance to go advance over to the conference championship. Wow, been really wild. It's been a really unpredictable, unexpected result. And I guess whoever retired last, if this continues, whoever retires last would be first, and the ones in second and third would follow suit. The top 3 listed in the counter would be advancing over by a tiebreaker. Here we go, the 85 Jacob Cook, and he's not pitting again. 3 to go here. 3 laps to go. And the second spot is John McNamara, but if he can hold on and not pit, he can still transfer into the conference championship round. And now in third is Lily Erickson. And in fact, only about 4 drivers on the lead. Only 4 drivers are left on the track. My gosh, has this been a very interesting race? So it's definite that we are going to be racing at Seneca for the NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series Season 3 race here. And trust me, it's going to get really wild in the pits. A lot of drivers are going to be held up on pit road. That'll be a fun race to do. But I'll try to change it up a bit soon. Here we go, 2 laps to go when he hits the stripe. Jacob Cook, no contest here, as he's pulling away from the field. Unless if he has problems, he might advance. The only driver that's not in content, and Aaron Williams has to pit again. Huge problems for the 55 car, and unfortunately, he has to take pit stops a lot to fix the damage in his car. And well, that's going to end his chances right there. 2 laps to go for Jacob Cook. No way is John McNamara catching up unless if there's a problem. Lily Eckerson is third. You can forget about him, her too, whatever. I'm sorry, I apologize. But even if the 85 did pit and slow down, he might be getting third, as Aaron Williams is staying there for a little while and is not getting out of his pit stall. So he might as well just turn his engine off and just cruise by on the final lap and final turn. He could still get in. Let's see the pit stall during the white flag, though. He's going to catch the white flag. No pits for him, and so the white flag is out. 1 lap to go at Seneca, and Aaron Williams has already lapped, so I guess our top 3 has already been decided before the checkered flag came out. Jacob Cook is in, I guess. And then there's the 32. And it's out of complete order for some reason. No challenge for the 85 as he's pulling away after a huge mess in the pits. He was the luckiest one out of them all, and he is going to cruise by unless if he has to pit himself. Because if he pits out shortly, we don't know who's going to get third officially. We wouldn't know who would get third officially. It'd be really tough to tell. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Let's see if that is the case. Here we go, off the final turn. Let's see, here we go. Pit stall coming up. He's not going to pit, and Jacob Cook will win the divisional race. Jacob Cook, no surprise, wins the race. Now he can go up to his pit stall there and just know that he has won in here. Here comes the 29, McNamara. He will come in second, but he will advance over to the conference round. And Lily Eckerson is way far out. We're going to wait for her to take the stripe. We'll see if she does take the stripe. She is the last spot in after all. Here she comes to the final turn in the stripe. And now she's off final turn, not pitting, and she'll take the third spot. So that'll do it here for the divisional round. We already had our 3 spots decided before the race even ended. And Ericsson does a little weird spin for some reason. Oh well. Jacob Cook, John McNamara, and Lily Ericsson will advance over to the conference round as Ericsson missed her pit stall by a lot. Aaron Williams just wasn't even close to even making it in. 4th place for him, Michael White, Dylan Young, Avi Sachs, Spencer Germer, Luke Walker, Alex Tinker, Kyle Sinoski didn't even make it through the pit stalls. Let's see if we can work this out a little bit so that the NFC is not like this. So, off to the NFC race. So, here we go. Here we are, folks, at the NFC race here at Seneca Super Speedway. Now, I made a few changes to the, made a couple changes from the last race, the AFC race. First off, I've shortened the race to, the only big change I made is to shorten the race to 10 laps because 15 was a little bit too much. So we'll try to get it to 10 laps, and hopefully there'll be pit stops there to decide who will be advancing. So I'm shortening the race of the NFC shortened to 10 so that just to be sure we have ourselves a good one and we don't have our field decided. Hopefully we don't have the field decided before the white flag comes out. So anyway, here we go, your starting lineup. Starting in 11th from the Arizona Cardinals, Brad Johnson. Starting in 10th from the Philadelphia Eagles, Kenny Bale. Starting 9th from the Dallas Cowboys, Declan Cave. Starting in 8th from the Seattle Seahawks, the winner of the opening round, Colin Bartel. Starting in 7th from the Washington Redskins, Henry Sanford. Starting in 6th from the Green Bay Packers, David Rochester. Starting 5th from the Minnesota Vikings, the winner of the Wild Card NFC round, Wilhelm Schultz. Starting 4th from the St. Louis Rams, Austin Ogo. Starting 3rd from the New Orleans Saints, Seth Cole. Starting in 2nd from the San Francisco 49ers, the last transfer spot in from the Wild Card, Steve Pollard. And on the pole from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, George Rourke. And now we have ourselves the command. Let's hear those famous words in motorsports.
Is this on? The drivers, start your engines.
Okay, that was pretty unique. Okay, so I did shorten the race to 10 laps so that it would be a lot funner. And someone has a problem. It's Wilhelm Schultz. He didn't even get his car started. Oh, the wild card winner of the NFC is not even going to race here. And I guess right off the bat, he's out. Oh man, Wilhelm Schultz, who won the wild card round, did not get his car started. And well, unfortunately, he's out already. He didn't even get to race at Seneca. Oh man, tough break for him. The other drivers are going to have to catch up. There's the 10-19. They're side by side. I hope this is fixed. Anyway, the leader, George Rourke, leads for 10 laps here at Seneca. Top 3 will go on to the conference finals. And they're bunched up in the line. Okay, this is pretty awkward. I wonder if they're going to get back on the line. Okay, and they're not. This is pretty weird. Pace car is out, and the green will be up with a 3 wide start in the middle. Green flag is out, and the NFC round is underway. And, okay, the 10 got in the middle. I'm not sure how this is supposed to go, but okay, this is Wild Seneca. You never know what happens. Brad Johnson still, no, it's George Rourke in the lead. And it's still 3 wide. Schultz has still not gone out of the pits. Seth Cole is the leader here. And oh, whoa! And now they wreck out of the back! And we have 4 drivers left! As they wreck out! Okay! Wow! I have never seen anything like this. Caution is out. And 4 drivers are left. So only 3 spots are occupied. We might have ourselves a huge, huge finish at the end. D-Clan Cave, your leader. Cave is going to probably lead at the stripe. Let's see. He will. And the 3rd spot goes to George Rourke. And these guys survived too. Okay. So what just happened with Henry Sanford? On the restart, he wasn't at the line, and now he interferes with the drivers. Shame on him. My goodness. Let's see if we can get a good view. Here's what happened. They were 3 wide, and Austin Ogo was fed up with Sanford starting on the middle line. He spins out. There you see Stephen Pollard the third spinning. Austin Ogo, Colin Bartel, and the 25 also spinning. And wow, that's Kenny Bale. So alright, he was stuck 3 wide. Ogo had enough of him right here. Here's another view from the helicopter, and Pollard spun Bale, and Colin Bartel spins. Well, it's going to be a tough day for Colin Bartel. He won the opening round, and now he might not win the wild card round. Might not even advance to the conference round. Tough break for him. And a lot of others spun, but I have no idea what. This should have easily been avoided. I honestly think that this should have been avoided if Sanford started in the correct position of the line. And Sanford's 10th, and they're not even gonna. Well, there's Schultz in 11th. And we just got word Wilhelm Schultz is not even gonna get out on the track. He has retired with a header problem. So I guess his header didn't. I guess he had a header problem when he started off in the race, and he retired. So he doesn't even get to race a single lap at Seneca, and his header just prevented him from advancing over the conference round. Very sad story for him. And with that, neither driver from Kyle Sonoski's team is going to advance over to the conference round. Very sad day for the Sonoski team. Both drivers finished last in their races in the divisional round, which is it's NR 2003. You never know what happens, so I do feel sorry for them. They worked hard. They worked hard on their races. They worked hard, and this was their result. But better luck next series then. Well, we hope to have a consolation race in Joltis. They'll have one more race against each other with the other ones that didn't make it to the round. So, okay, this has gone off to a wonderful start. And now, to make matters worse, Colin Bartellin was just furious at the 10, and he lets out his fury by attacking him in the pits. There's a pit crew fight there. I can imagine there's a pit crew fight with these two. Wow. He was just frustrated at the 10 so much that he slammed his car while he was in the pits. And he gets really, really angry. Well, unfortunately, there are no pit crew fights in NR 2003, but I wish there was one. Okay, I'm being really, really, really offensive, so I apologize for that comment. Anyway, those two are not going to be advancing over to the wild card round. No, to the conference final round. Oh man, has this been one fun race to do? It's been a really fun race to do. And are they out? They're out of the pits. They have to catch up with the leaders. So this has been a pretty fun race to do. I mean, it's a lot of wildness here at Seneca. And it's all because Sanford did not take the proper line. Yikes. Anyway, we're going to have to get back under green with 5 laps to go, which means the next flag ends the race. And the green flag is out again. And they're back on the line, so at least they didn't have any real damage. And now there's 3-wide battle for the last and final transfer spot. Seth Cole, Brad Johnson, George Rourke, and even Stephen Pollard the third. Stephen Pollard the third even is going in for the spot. And now here comes the 12. Here comes the 12 of David Rochester. Rochester going for the lead. And now the 9 of Seth Cole. He's going for the lead as well. There'll be 4 to go when they hit the stripe. I wonder if they're going to be pitting at this point. If they pit, then this would be a wild, wild result. I don't know if they're going to consider pitting. Here they come off final turn. Pollard's your leader. Let's see if they pit. No, they're not. To the stripe, it's Stephen Pollard the third. And the 10 and 24 are really way out of the line of leaders, so unless if a miracle happens when they do pit, they might not have a chance for a victory. Here comes the 12 of David Rochester for the lead. A lot of drivers packed up for that final spot, transfer spot. Wonder if it's going to be like this at the end of the stripe. Brad Johnson on the bottom looking to make it 3 wide. Stephen Pollard is the leader. And they're still 3 wide battling. Pollard's pulling away a little bit thanks to the side-by-side racing. And they're 4 wide back there with 3 to go. 3 laps to go for these drivers to make a move to transfer over to the conference final round. Now here comes the 19. The 19 of Declan Cave is going for that second spot. And it's going to drop Greg Jennings into the danger zone. To the danger third place zone. Austin Ogo and Brad Johnson are coming up quick. Could you believe that Kenny Bale and Bartel are far away? 2 laps to go when they hit the stripe. A battle between Declan Cave and Stephen Pollard III. And now Austin Ogo is getting into the mix. Three to go, and look at that race. I mean, 4 wide. They're about to go 4 wide for second. Hoping that's the result. No, they're not. 3 wide at least, though. Well, that's a lot. And that is for the last spot to transfer over. That's the last transfer spot. Brad Johnson has the edge. But imagine if they wrecked in the middle. I mean, that would be really something. Two laps to go for the 19, but he's got tough competition behind him to hang on to a position. Brad Johnson going for the lead. Four wide racing here. They're packed. They're really packed. Declan Cave trying to hold off Brad Johnson so he doesn't fall into the danger spot. Here comes the 11 for the lead. The white flag will be out at the stripe. One lap to go here at Seneca. The white flag is out. The leader to the line is Declan Cave. And we are going to race it to the end. Big battle here as Austin Ogo tries to make it into the final spot. So is George Rourke and Seth Cole. Cole might be a long shot. He's on the high side. Rochester going to the bottom. Pollard is dropping back. They're all dropping. Cave is dropping out of the top three. Gotta make his move quick to be desperate. Gotta make a desperate move to the front with drafting. Now George Rourke going three wide for the stripe turn. Gonna be a close race for that third and final spot. Brad Johnson trying to hang on to that win. But Ogo's coming up quick on the bottom. And it's going to be close for third. And off the final turn, it's going to be a close race to the stripe. Not yet to the final turn. Now we're heading to the final turn. And the winner of the divisional race is Brad Johnson. And who got third? Stephen Pollard III got third spot. And Stephen Pollard III was the third and final driver to transfer into the conference finals. He was the final transfer spot into the wild card round, and he does it again here. Wow. He does it again. Pollard barely makes it. Wow, a miracle for Stephen Pollard. And wow, Austin Ogo and David Rochester, they retired somehow. Let's see if we can find the winner if he's still around. Nope. Wait, no. He's here. So congratulations to Brad Johnson on winning the NFC divisional race. Declan Cave and Steve Pollard will advance over to the conference final round. And could you believe Steve Pollard does it again? He was the last transfer spot to advance over into the round. Wow. Austin Ogo and David Rochester came up short. Seth Cole, George Rourke, Henry Sanford, Kenny Bale, Colin Bartel, and Wilhelm Schultz are the rest of the field. So congrats to those three drivers. The next race will be the conference finals duels. Only the winner, and I mean only the winner, will head on over to the final round to battle on a one-on-one race at Zenjoltis. So stick around for that. It'll be at the Meadowlands Speedway, and we'll see you guys later.